I'm not allowing my daughter to be used by TikTok, and I'm happy that you guys got to see just a small piece of what I dealt with.
He was delivered via surrogate, or the stork, I like to say. And at first, I really did not know what I was going to name him.
Happens to be one of my favorite human beings.
I don't think it's good when parents feel like this is my favorite child.
I think it changes. I mean, it's reality.
In a shocking turn of events, Kanye West has launched a scathing attack on his ex-wife, Kim Kardashian, accusing her of sacrificing their sons in pursuit of fame and fortune. The rapper, known for his outspoken nature, took to social media to express his deep concerns about the well-being of their children and the alleged neglect they have experienced. Has Kanye West just exposed the Kardashians for exploiting their daughters? It seems that Kanye has finally reached his breaking point and is now revealing the Kardashians' abandonment of their sons and exploitation of their daughters. This situation is a major disaster. Are the Kardashians truly grooming their daughter to take over their empire? Kanye West is once again sharing some revealing information about the Kardashians. This time, he is convinced that Khloe is completely neglecting her own son. The little one is about to celebrate his first birthday, yet Khloe hasn't shared a single photo of him or confirmed his name. Although insiders claim his name is Tatum, Khloe herself has yet to make it official. Khloe is facing uncertainty when it comes to naming her precious bundle of joy, which some people find quite peculiar. To be fair to Khloe, it's not uncommon for parents to feel conflicted about choosing a name for their baby before their arrival. However, in Khloe's case, things appear to be more complex. Rumors are swirling that she's struggling to form a strong bond with her son, and it's not solely because of his birth through a surrogate. The entire Tristan cheating scandal only adds more fuel to the fire. In case you've been unaware of recent events, Tristan went and impregnated another woman, Marilee Nicole, while still in a relationship with Khloe. To make matters worse, he didn't have the decency to confess his actions. Khloe had to discover the entire messy situation just like everyone else. Did she find out about it through gossip blogs? Talk about a messy situation. Anyway, let's get back to the story. Khloe admitted on the show that if she had known about Tristan getting another woman pregnant, she wouldn't have had a second baby with him. Why would she want to have a child with someone who's already having a baby with someone else? It was quite evident that she had doubts about the baby. If you watched the show, you would know how disinterested she seemed throughout the whole process. She didn't want to celebrate anything or participate in any preparations for the baby. She didn't even want to prepare a room for the baby. I'm also not trying to belittle Khloe's pain. Her pain was valid, and it was obvious that she was hurting. However, some people feel that her pain affected the bond she had with her son. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that Khloe doesn't love her son or anything like that, because I'm pretty sure she loves him a lot. However, fans are speculating whether the circumstances surrounding her son's birth have impacted Khloe's bond with him, especially considering her apparent neglect. It's quite evident that she treats him and True, her other child, differently. Khloe wasted no time in announcing True's birth just days after it happened. Furthermore, when True was merely a month old, Khloe shared an adorable video of her. Since then, she can't seem to stop posting pictures of her daughter. By the time True turned 1, there were countless photos of her all over Khloe's social media. However, Khloe still hasn't confirmed her son's name, and rumors are circulating that she seems to prioritize True over her son. This is where Kanye's perspective comes into play. He believes there's a deeper reason behind Khloe's apparent disregard for her son, and it revolves around the Kardashians' reputation for exploiting their children. According to Kanye, the Kardashians are focused on using their daughters for fame and fortune, while not giving as much attention to their sons. This notion makes sense when you think about it. People have noticed how Khloe wasted no time in involving True in various commercial endeavors. Even though the child had just entered the world, she was already starring in makeup and diaper advertisements. They even had her promoting butter of all things. Now, why would someone like Khloe, a successful businesswoman, agree to those advertisements and involve her daughter? The products aren't even intended for children, so it seems that the only reason she's doing it is for the spotlight. Kanye's theory may not be entirely crazy, and it does make one wonder if the Kardashians are more interested in using their children for attention and capitalizing on their fame, especially when it comes to the girls. Fans have noticed something peculiar about the pictures Khloe shares of True. It appears that she has been editing True's photos to make her appear lighter than her natural skin tone. When you compare paparazzi shots to the ones on Khloe's Instagram, it's evident that True's skin tone looks different. Khloe has faced significant backlash for this, but guess what? Kanye isn't surprised one bit because he believes it's all intentional. Now here's where it becomes even more intriguing. While Khloe doesn't hesitate to involve True in endorsements and product promotions, the situation is entirely different when it comes to her son Tatum. He remains a mystery, as Khloe rarely discusses him or shares any details. Some might argue that she's simply respecting his privacy and allowing him to enjoy a normal childhood, which sounds reasonable, right? However, fans have been quick to point out how strange and unfair it is that Tatum gets to have a regular upbringing while True is being utilized for financial gain. But here's the surprising part: Khloe isn't the only Kardashian sister guilty of this behavior. It appears that all of them have a tendency to show favoritism when it comes to their children. Take Kylie, for example. She kept her son Air under wraps until he was almost 1 year old. In contrast, when it came to Stormi, it was an entirely different story. Kylie flooded our social media feeds with adorable pictures of her and even had a collaborative Kylie Cosmetics line with her little mini-me. Stormi became a regular at red carpet events, while Air didn't receive the same spotlight treatment. We only catch glimpses of him here and there on Instagram. And don't even get me started on Kim, because she constantly faces criticism for attempting to exploit her children. I mean, she openly admitted that Saint is her favorite child, which happens to be one of my favorite human beings. However, it's not necessarily a good thing when parents have a favorite child. I believe it can create a shift in dynamics. In reality, it's only natural that she would post more about her favorite child, right? Well, since Saint is a boy, it may not be as easy for them to connect with boys compared to girls. As a result, she rarely shares pictures of her sons, including Saint, unless it's for special occasions like birthdays, holidays, or family vacations. On the other hand, her Instagram page is filled with pictures of her daughters. According to Kanye, this is all a deliberate strategy to groom their daughters as the next big thing. He believes that the Kardashians purposefully neglect their sons in order to focus on preparing their daughters to take over their empire. He has been expressing this viewpoint as far back as 2020 when he said, "I put my life on my God that North's mom would never photograph her doing Playboy, and that's on God. I'm at the ranch, come and get me. I put my life on the line for my children that North's mother would never sell her tape." This sentiment continued into last year as well. He also expressed to Kim, "Y'all don't have to have a say-so over my black children and where they go to school. They will not do Playboy or adult content. I won't let it happen to North in Chicago. Anyone who claims I'm spiraling when I speak the undeniable truths should just be quiet and focus on their own children. Clearly, I am grappling with intense battles at the highest level of control and discrimination based on my level of influence. I know girls who sell their bodies who don't agree with how my daughters are portrayed." Many people seem to agree with Kanye on this matter. Numerous comments on social media echo the sentiment that the Kardashians exploit their daughters while keeping their sons hidden. It's becoming increasingly apparent that the Kardashians are capitalizing on their daughters for financial gain. Before dismissing this notion, take a moment to consider how the media introduced their daughters compared to their sons. Stormi and True were promptly announced and showcased to the public, while very little is known about their sons. The way the Kardashians are pushing their daughters into the media spotlight while keeping their sons concealed is undeniably concerning. While it is essential to approach these claims with critical thinking, the evidence suggests a concerning trend. The spotlight on the Kardashians' children is not evenly distributed, and the selective promotion and exploitation of their daughters raise ethical questions about their parenting choices. As this narrative unfolds, it remains to be seen how the Kardashians will respond to these allegations and whether they will address the concerns surrounding the treatment of their sons. The public scrutiny will undoubtedly continue as observers analyze the family's actions and motives. Only time will tell whether the Kardashians will make changes to rectify the perceived imbalance in their children's upbringing, or if they will continue down this path, prioritizing fame and fortune over the well-being of their entire family. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned and we will catch you in the next video.